Hello everyone and welcome back to StephenPlays Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers. My name is Stephen George, I play video games. Today it's, as I said, Magic. When we last left off, we gave Nissa Ravane a beating. Took her out to behind a bar and kicked her in the face and whatever. I'm getting tired of going through all these characters talking about how I beat them so badly. Okay, so today is Chandra, and I have been using and abusing the red deck. We're going to continue using the red deck today. She's got some new fiery arsenals, blah, blah, blah. We're going to go into the deck manager and make a few changes to the red deck. Alright, most notably, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cards that are added here. The cards that we've earned are Shivan Dragon, or Shivan Dragon, or Shivan, or whatever, Cinder Pyromancer, and Incinerate. Now, I took out a Dragon's Claw earlier because I talked about how it would be useful later. Well, now is later. So we're going to put that in there and add it in. And we're going to play with the red deck with the Dragon's Claw included. If we can get that out early on, and who knows if we'll even see this stupid thing. If we get it out, every time either one of us casts a spell, I'm going to gain life from it, and I am a fan of that. Without further ado, let's fight Chandra Nalaar. Alrighty. Chandra's going to go first, but we've got 3 mountains available to us. We have the Flame Wave Invoker, which honestly is not going to matter much because that guy's not going to live long enough. With all of the burn that's going to fly around, that guy won't live, but whatever. We also have a 4/1 haste. Once again, probably not going to live very long because of the burn. We did get the Dragon's Claw, which is nice, so anytime either of us would cast a spell, I get a life out of it, and we have Incinerate. So the earliest creature turn we have is turn 3. We don't have anything for turn 1. I'll keep, because we will get to draw. Maybe we'll get something good. Raging Goblin would probably be good. Shock would be better to hold on to. Alright, so we have plenty of mana. I'm going to put down a mountain. Don't have anything else to play. Chandra, your turn. Seeing another mountain. And nothing. Hey, this is good. That means I am going to get all the benefits from this Dragon's Claw. We haven't talked about artifacts before, but artifacts are colorless spells. They can go with any color, because in the top right you'll see that they don't require any particular color to play. So you could put this in any deck if you wanted to. Maybe not in this game, but if you were playing actual Magic cards, you could. It makes the most sense whenever you have 2 players playing the same color, though, because you're going to reap the most benefits from it. Artifacts are like enchantments, they stay on the field permanently. Keep in mind that both artifacts and enchantments don't have to be permanent. I mean, there's cards that remove both of them, so keep that in mind. Nothing lasts forever. Not in Magic the Gathering. What you got? I was going to say, you have to have something. A Cinder Pyromancer is the 0/1 that can deal damage to target player, and whenever you cast a red spell, you can untap it. And because she played that spell, I get 1 life. 21. And I drew an Incinerate. Not bad. Now I can go ahead and bring this guy out. And, I can build up to his ability, I guess. Let's see. Let's read this guy quick. Whenever you cast a red spell. That means Chandra, so it's not anyone casting spells. That's good. That makes it a little more manageable. I will go ahead and bring out the Flame Wave Invoker. I can't attack because I have Summoning Sickness. I did gain a life from it, though. Alright, Chandra, let's see what you got up your sleeves. You've got 4 mana available to you. Not going to swing. But you are going to bring out a Prodigal Pyromancer. And that's basically the creature that will do 1 damage to target creature or player. It's called Pinging. So it's a 1/1 that can ping. I get a life from that as well. Alright. So I got myself my turn 4, which is a Hill Giant. It's not bad at all. The Lightning Elemental would be much more fun, but the Prodigal Pyromancer is troublesome. I think I will bring out the Hill Giant just to play it safe. I'm at 24 life. Feeling pretty good about myself right now. I'm going to swing for 2 damage. I don't think she'll block. No blocking. I do 2 damage, and the score is 18 to 24. She's going to ping me for 1, taking me to 23. But of course. Gonna attack? Of course not. What you got? You got 4 mana. You're bringing out the Goblin Skyraider, flying 1/2. Once again, I go up a life. There's my Raging Goblin. Not so good as a turn 5, better as a turn 1. I do have some Incinerates available to me. I also have the Lightning Elemental. Lightning Elemental means far less because of the Pyromancer. If I bring out the Elemental, he can Pyromance me immediately, and then there goes my Lightning Elemental. So let's not do that. That would be a bad idea. I am working my way up to this guy's ability. I still need 3 more land cards, so it's going to be a little bit longer. Once again, bringing out Raging Goblin, bad idea. He will get Pyromanced. What would not be a terrible idea is incinerating the Pyromancer before it becomes a problem. In fact, it looks like this is the default selection because it's like, hey, this would be a good idea. So, I'll take the game's advice, get rid of the Pyromancer. In response to incinerating the Pyromancer is going to use his ability on me. That's basically saying, because I'm untapped, I'm going to do one last hurrah and hit you. So he hit me for 1. We do have another Incinerate. We can get rid of the Flyer, but it would probably be a better idea to hold on to it. You have no idea what's coming up. I don't either. But now, I don't have anything that can ping my Raging Goblin, so it's safe to bring him out. Now he has haste, but there's no point in attacking because the other guy's going to block with his 1/2. That's not any fun for anyone. But I'm still safe to block with to attack with these guys. They're not going to block. And Chandra's going to take 5 and go down to 13. The greatest thing about this, I still have an Incinerate, and I can play it anytime I want. In fact, I can play it right now if I wanted to. In response to him using the ability to ping me for 1. But I'm not. I'm going to hold on to Incinerate because it's about to be her turn, and I don't know what's coming. Besides, 13 to 24, I think I'm fine. Alright, that's 5 mana. Gonna swing at me for 1? Nope. She thinks she's gonna need it as a blocker. And there is the Lightning Elemental, a 4/1 haste. Alright, before I let this go, I should probably decide if I want to allow that. Because right now, let's be honest, I'm having a lot of fun swinging at her 3/3 and 2/2 and not having to worry about anything. If that 4/1 comes in, I'm going to be hesitant to attack because she can block and I'll die. Instead, before it even comes back around to my turn, I'm going to incinerate that sucker. Goodbye, Lightning Elemental. Just for casting Incinerate, I get an extra life. Now it's my turn. All my stuff untaps. And look at this. I got a Goblin King. That's pretty nice. That's going to power up all of my goblins. Go up to 27 health. And my Raging Goblin, which is... actually, I had 2 goblins. I had the Raging Goblin, which now becomes a 2/2, and the Flame Wave Invoker also powers up to a 3/3. Cool. So, feeling pretty good. Except, other goblin creatures have 1/1. The problem here is that that's not other goblin creatures you control. If you notice over here, her goblin just got bigger too. That sucks. What the crap kind of stupid card is that? Son of a gun. That sucks. Okay, well, whatever. You gotta deal with what you gotta deal with. She still can't deal with these guys. Not gonna know how, so I'm gonna swing. She's not gonna block, so she's gonna take 6 and go to 7. Welcome to single digits, Chandra. Still pinging me for 1, doesn't mean a thing to me. Alright, let's see what you got up your sleeve. 6 mana available. Certainly you can do something fun now, right? Incinerate. Playing it on the Goblin King of all people, that's actually really interesting. She actually powered down her own guy. I'm actually really confused. It seems like there was a lot of things that would have been a better choice, but whatever. Your decision. Now that she has 7, it would probably be a pretty good idea just to rush her. Because what the heck is she going to do? She's only got friggin' 7. She has a lot of mana available to her, and you can see over there under her name she has 2 hand cards. You see the 2 and the 61. 61 is how many she has in her deck. 2 is how many she has in her hand. It's hard to tell what she's holding on to. Could be land. Or it could be a spell. It could be Shock. If I bring out Lightning Elemental when she plays Shock, That's not so good for me. I'm going to lose it. I can swing pretty freely with the 2-2 and the 3-3 right now, though. So I'm going to move to the attack phase and swing. And see what she does. Blocking. She decided to block now. So she's willing to lose her flyer. That means she's in deep doo-doo. Or she has this plan. No, it doesn't look like she has a plan. Okay, fair enough. So I kill her flyer. It's my main phase again. Because I feel pretty confident, I'm going to put my Lightning Elemental out there. Alright, now I have a 4-1. If Chandra doesn't come up with a plan soon, she's toast. She's got 5 and I've got 27. Not looking good for her. You got 6 mana. What's the problem? Better play something. Well, what do we have here? Rage Reflection. Creatures you control have Double Strike. Double Strike is pretty cool. How Double Strike works is you do first strike damage, and then you do damage again. We talked earlier about one of the white creatures, Youthful Knight, who was a 2-1 first strike, meaning that he did his damage first. He did it before you had a chance to do your damage back to him. A 2-1 first strike versus a 1-1, they would not trade. The Youthful Knight would kill it. Well, in this particular scenario, a 2-1 double strike would actually be doing 4 damage. It would be doing 2 first strike damage. And if that didn't kill the creature, it gets to attack again. 4 damage. Pretty sweet. Unfortunately, I think it's too little too late, Chandra. Creatures you control have double strike. What good does that do when the only creature you have on the board is a 0-1? That's not going to do you any good. In fact, I have a shock. This is bad for you. This is so bad. Time to add insult to injury. You don't have any mana. I am going to have some fun with you. Ping me one last time. Knocking me to 28. Now that the board's clear, I'm going to bring out my Lightning Elemental and go to 29. Guess what time it is? Yeah, it's called Lightning Elemental had haste, and you are about to get it rubbed into your face, Chandra. What, no blockers? Really? 2, 3, 1, 4, and 4. -9 to 29. Thank you. Have a good day. You can see the power of the Dragon's Claw there. Now, Dragon's Claw is not a good card by any means. If you wanted to go pick up a physical card, it shouldn't cost you any more than a quarter, maybe 50 cents. They're not that great. They're only really good as sideboard cards. And some of you are saying, well, what the heck's a sideboard? Well, in Magic, you have to have a deck of at least 60 cards, but you can also have a sideboard that consists of 15 cards. And whenever you play your first match, you play best 2 out of 3. After your first match, you can decide if you want to change out some of the cards in your deck with some of the cards in your sideboard. So let's say that you go into your match, you don't know who you're fighting, you don't know what colors they're playing, etc. You're playing red. Turns out the other guy's playing red too. Now that first match, you have to use the deck that you originally made, but in your second match, you can say, well, crap, I'm going to stick in 4 Dragon's Claws because I want to gain life from all the spells that we're both casting. That would be your sideboard. And we earned yet another Dragon's Claw and took out Chandra. That's 7 down. We have 1 more, and we will be halfway through the game. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed this episode in any capacity, please click like. If you haven't done so already, highly consider subscribing to Stephen Plays, new video game episode every single day. And join us next time when we take on Elspeth Terrell. And now, she means business. She is back. She has a better deck. We're going to have to play really hard, really fast to beat her. Can we do it? Yeah, probably. But come back next time and find out. Thanks for watching.